We are live, and look who I have. I have Miss Janine Steffens. How are you doing, Janine?
I'm doing great. And you know what? I couldn't think of a better show to come on after being away for a little bit with personal stuff that I had to take care of. And it's all a done deal. And I am ready to get back into the social media.
Nice. Yes, I've missed you. I've been seeing your shows. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? I didn't get to see a lot of things. I kept my ear to whatever's going on. And boy, oh boy, what a great time it is to be alive, Kristen.
I know, today, especially, like, history was made. Mr. T. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So just so everyone knows that what a way to wake up everybody, and it is happening all over. Yes. What I like to do, if it's okay with you, is just to show a video here. It's about a 2-minute video just to get everybody pumped up, let's say.
Yeah.
All right. Let me just cue this up. Hello, everyone, and it is so good to be here with Kristen. So let me just share this.
When I see it, I'll put it up for you on my end.
Okay. That's not it.
Yeah, it should let you. It worked on Sunday, so it better work.
Yeah, it's letting me. I just have to make sure I cue in the right one here. And like I said, it's been a while. There we go. Oops. You should see this.
All right. Yep. Got it. Add to stream. There you go. Ooh,
all right. I'm going to kind of move. Oops. Did I just go off screen here?
I still see it. The storm. Ooh.
Yeah. There you go. Let's get this party started.
Yeah.
Let me know if you can hear it, Kristen.
I don't hear it yet. That's strange. There's no sound. It looks so cool. No sound.
It's just music, so that's on my end.
Okay. Ooh, I like what I see. And Soul Tribe, I just want to throw it out there. We're going to keep the super chats light this evening because it's only going to be an hour show. We don't want to miss Mr. T's. I think he's going to have an announcement at 8:15 Eastern time. So definitely don't want to miss that. So let's keep those super chats kind of light for the hour. But man, this video looks cool. I want to listen to it after the show for sure. The storm is upon us.
All right, so let me just stop sharing here as soon as I can find this to stop, and come back to you. There we are. So I thought that was so cool. Just it's a reminder, right? Just to let everyone know where we've come from and where we are right now. It is here, and anybody who is just waking up, boy, they are waking up at the most perfect time. Yeah. Because I'll tell you what, we have been out shopping and talking to people in my new place where I'm at. And there's a lot of fear out there. They think that there's a lot of things that may go awry, but we know the outcome of it. And just keep your faith and keep praying. And, the indictment happened today, right? And there's going to be so much more that's going on. I was also taking a look at some text that I've got in here. Gold and silver prices are on the rise. Iraq should be passing hydrogen carbon laws in the next few days. And it looks like the process is moving really well. I won't take credit for what I'm reading. This goes out to Dantese 22, and I just love him. And I just wanted to give that shout out. And we all know that the Trump is a fake arrest to wake everybody up.
That's right. That's right. This is a stunt, and it's a good play. Yep, definitely.
Yeah. So Kristen, some of the things that when I kind of got involved back into life, I pulled myself away from all the stuff that's going on. But the energies just feel really, really good right now. And I don't know if it's because where we have relocated to, if it's just it, but I can definitely tell. My husband made a comment the other day. He thought that the air felt better. And, I'm just saying that when you remove yourself from really toxic areas in our lives, or anything that's toxic, and you move into where everything feels much better, you feel better. And there are good things that are going to be coming to all of us really soon, right?
Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that because you've made this move, it went with your frequency, because your frequency was too high for where you were. So now that you've moved, similar to mine too.
Yeah.
But once you moved over this side, you're like, wow, you just can feel it. You even seem more relaxed and like rejuvenated, I feel.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? I'm going to give a little plug here, but Ascent Nutrition Products
Mhm.
showed up as soon as we got into our new location. Can't wait to start taking it and just see how much more better that I'm feeling. I love all the stuff for the mind because I need it. But yeah, so there's so much that is actually going on out there. You know what? This is truly going to be the start and I know that everybody has said this over and over again. Once they do this to him, 45, I got to be really careful here. It'll start to be a domino effect for all the other ones, right? And that's what this is what is being played out. I can't wait to see all that other stuff unfold. We all know it's already been taken care of, but now we, the people, are standing up and saying we've had enough of it. So there were protests with Marjorie Green, where people were trying to shut her down. She was out there. She was being part of the play or the movie, whatever you want to call it. There were just so many things that are actually going on, and it's all over mainstream media news.
I know. Yes, it's getting exciting, guys. Yep. Can't say nothing's happening now. No, there's a lot going on, and it's all domino effects. I can't wait to see what happens to Brandon. This is going to be great. It's coming. Yep.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
the financial system. That's what I feel. The financial system too is going to kickstart very soon.
Yeah, definitely. And let me just make one other point before we jump into the monies and stuff like that. And I'm hearing so many people that are just talking about if you've got a 401, do something with it. Get the gold, get the silver. As I said, the stuff is starting to rise up. But please don't have any hopium expectations. There's still a process that we have to see more lies. And once all the lies come to fruition, then we know how much closer that we actually are. And I'm just going to throw this out there. I don't even think we know half of the lies that are out there. But we're starting to see people repeating older videos that are out there of certain people that were behind, wearing orange jumpsuits, if you will. I'm trying to be really careful and conscious of your platform. And just basically, we know what is coming. And they're making the biggest mistake ever right now, today.
I know. It's awesome. Yep. They're messing with the wrong guy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, very exciting.
Yeah. So I see a couple people saying out there, I've been wondering how to take it out of the 401k. Please reach out. There's so many people out there that are telling you they can guide you how to do that. I think that is for the best for you in the long run, because people are, if you look at your 401 where it was, say 3 months ago, the amount and how much it just keeps depleting. That should be a red flag for you guys to say, hey, we need to do something here. Roll it into silver, roll it into gold. Some people are, if you don't want to hold the gold and silver in your own home, if you want it safe, I'll just throw this out. Mel K has got a financial advisor that she constantly talks to on her show. I've been listening and following them, and it's all things to protect yourself. They have things in place. There's going to be a lot of nefarious things going on with them still trying to get control and get power. But make sure that you do your research and do your homework, and don't be in a hurry to do anything unless you totally understand everything and ask as many questions as possible.
Always ask questions. Yeah, definitely. Wow.
So I didn't get a chance to ask you. I know you were part of the Truth Tour.
Yeah.
And how did it go?
It was really fun. It was a blast, it always is. Lots of Soul Tribers are there, and a lot of people were asking me, where is Janine Steffens?
I was incognito. I was there. I was just wearing a different mask, right? And that's what this is all about. I wish I was there. I had a lot of people asking me to join it, to be participating, and I was very honored, but I couldn't do it. The timing was exactly at the same time for my relocation. Yeah. So and I'm sure that there's a lot of videos that I can get caught up on. What was your biggest takeaway from that, Kristen?
I think the biggest takeaway for me was, and I was really happy to see it, was everyone was on the same page as like divine timing. Things are just going to unfold, just going to let things unroll. Like the impatient part that I had seen previously was pretty much gone. Everyone's just a lot more content. Like they know that it's all going to unfold. So let's just watch it. It's great.
We're going to get it done. And you know what? This is greatest time to be alive, because each and every one of you guys are out there are witnessing this. And we're all part of this. We all agreed to come here and do this. And, if you've made a lot of friends and in a lot of different chats and a lot of different other channels, especially here, it's unbelievable. But, this is where you have to really understand that we are truly energy. Kristen can read the cards. She's reading the energy. It's all about the intention of your questions.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. So be careful of your intentions and your questions and where you're headed with your life and other people in your life and stuff like that. So really start to think a little bit differently. People talk about 3D a lot. You know, I don't want to be in the 3D, but what are you doing to change? The 3D is the physical body, right? And then when you jump into the 4D, it's going to prep you for the 5D, but that 4D dimension, if you will, you have to have changed the way that you think. And, you know, are you kind to people? Are you practicing what you preach? All of those things. And do you really understand that you are energy, and how much energy are you putting out there? Are you losing how much energy with your thoughts, how much energy with your heart and your solar plexus, so on and so forth? And as you know, Kristen channels the energy based upon your question, and it appears is a picture, if you will, on the cards. And she's not. Kristen, how many times do you see one card in every reading, and the outcome is completely different because it's the question, right?
Always, yeah, always. You know, like that Queen of Cups card or Ten of Cups or whatever it is, Knight of Cups. It depends on that question and who's asking, and the download that comes from seeing like that Knight of Cups. I will get a download. And that's just from my higher self is telling me what the answer is. Yeah, it's really crazy.
And so the first thing that I want to ask, and now if anybody, I guess, has a question for Kristen, but I'm going to kick it off by asking Kristen. There is, if any of you follow El Danto Trumpo, so he has something out there that says, no, they will never control me, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to zip it, right? And we're going to see how that plays out. So a couple of people also in here said something about they don't know what actually happened today. Well, and an indictment is basically saying he had 34 counts of you know, things that were shady that he did as either a sitting president or with the funds from that, and they've got to prove it, right? And so so my question is going to go to Kristen is are they, you know, I'd like to see the outcome of it. So if he made a statement in El Danto saying they will never control him, what exactly is he saying? Because we know the truth by it, but what does that message out there mean?
Let's take a look. That's funny. That's funny too. we got the Ten of Cups. We got the Knight of Cups. Now this is a little bit off subject. This is why I don't pull cards for my own self and my own personal life, because I somehow have the power to make whatever cards I want come out. Because look here, the Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups. I just said it. But the message that I'm getting from what El Dono Trumpo says, and there's our Mr. T card. This is King of Wands. It is just like, it's similar to the Emperor. So that is definitely a Mr. T card too. But what the message is that I'm getting in the messenger would be that Knight of Cups. No one can control me. So what I'm getting from that is no one can control all of the information and all the goods that he's got. No one can control or put a stop to everything that's going to come out. And I love that, because that means he's going to just go as far as he wants to go. But he also has a Trump card. Okay, so he's going to pull his Joker card out, Trump card out, when he feels like it. I feel like he has more than one too. But yeah, that's to come. And I can't wait for that, because that's going to be even more epic. And I think it's about something that we aren't even aware of. I think it's something even more fascinating than we have heard yet. Yep. Yeah,
definitely. There's going to be some really good stuff. So you guys, you know, keep tuned to whatever and whoever that you're watching, but please continue to use your discernment, because there's people going to be playing into stuff. It's no different from people that read the Bible, right? You can read the Bible and take for exactly what it is, that, you know, what's in there. Then you have people who get up on the altars and basically try to change the information and give it to you from their perspective. But please keep your observe, but don't absorb, and keep that about yourself, because there's going to be a lot of illusions, you guys. That's what this is all about. We're breaking down the illusion. The man behind the curtain is going to appear sooner than we think, and hopefully we will all be much more well educated about all this. And there's going to be a lot of people out there who are going to say, "Holy cow! I didn't know that this was actually going on." They're still saying this right now. People are still listening to the mainstream media news, and they're not even really sure what exactly is happening. They're not sure what the indictment means. You know, how can you take a sitting? Well, the best thing is if you take a sitting president and you arrest him, so that opens a door for a lot of other things that are going to come. So he's basically teaching them a lesson right off the bat. Do unto me, I do unto others.
Exactly. Yep. Wow. It's exciting. I love this, and I love that you're on the show today, because today.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and I'm glad I'm here too. It seems like forever since we've actually talked and whatnot. But I want to ask you something. You're down near Mar-a-Lago, right?
Oh yeah, I am the official Trump stalker.
Were you able to see? Well, I know that he took off from there today and went into New York.
Mhm.
I think that he's coming on. He's coming on to talk to the people.
Yeah, 8:15 from Mar-a-Lago. So yeah, he's on his way back. Yeah, he's probably already here. I would imagine. Yeah, getting ready.
Yep, the true commander in chief. Woo!
Yes, yeah.
So I just let everybody know that there are some T-shirts that are already being sold out there, and I don't know who's selling it, but it's got a picture of him,
Cute.
and it's got his name and everything like that, and the year 4423, and then right underneath it says "not guilty." It's all in black and white. I would buy one if I know where the monies are going to. So make sure you guys do your research on that. Gateway Pundit put it out there.
Yeah.
It's epic. They're selling historic not guilty T-shirts already. I want one.
I want one too. I will research it and I'll place the order when I find it.
Yeah, let's do that, you guys.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so the federal appeal court has awarded Trump an additional $122,000 in attorney fees for Stormy Daniels. So not only that, there are a lot of people donating to 45, if you will. I don't know. Can I say the name or not? I said it a couple times.
I've said it. Yeah, it's okay to say his name. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So there are a lot of people out there that want to know how they can help, and there are different ways that you can help with his. I don't think he's the type of man that would accept it, but people are all wanting to give the money because they want to support him in any way that they can for any of these stupid fees that are coming out. But it's all interesting how the people are now standing up to do something, right, Kristen?
I know. Yes, it's nice to see that. And wow. So Janine, when do you think Mr. T is coming back this year, or do you think he's coming back next year? What do you feel on that?
That's a great question, because I for so long have always said 2024 that would be put in place, but the word that's out in the circle, if you will, have all been saying once this happens, it's going to be a domino effect to take out a certain person a certain resident that's in there right now, and then they can't do anything with the VP. That will be gone too. But there's something else really big that's coming that we're not aware of, and it could be what is with the votes and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to. I think he's going to come back at the end of this year. What do the cards say, Kristen?
Let's check with the cards, because I have done this for personal readings, so I'm curious to see if it's the same outcome. I need my gold cards for Mr. T. Yep, switching it up. Yeah, let's see. When will Mr. T officially be announced that he is back? Eight of Swords in reverse, King of Cups, Temperance. We have Gemini here. So we have June, and we also have Virgo. So June, July, August, possible.
August, September, Virgo.
Yeah. And I do think we'll know. I think we'll know of this by June. That's for sure. Yep.
Asking about the EBS again. I haven't seen that question for a while. You know what? Do we really? You know what? I want to ask you, Kristen. Do we really need the EBS if all the information is coming out?
That's a great question. Do we really? I mean, thinking about it, common sense thinking about it, no. So let's see. Like, I want to.
Well, someone has set me straight out there saying it's not me, but whoever put the question in there. Yeah. It's EAS, not EBS. So whichever way you say tomato, I say tomato.
I say EBS too. Yeah. Okay, so I do get and there's the Knight of Cups with the gold deck too. Justice card, the Chariot. So the World card, there's a completion and then a new beginning. So yeah, it's highly likely that there will be something similar to the EBS going on, and it would be pretty soon with that Chariot. It'd be quick, so it wouldn't even be long. It would just be a few days. So yeah, it's still telling us that it's coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I think it's going to be a different format than when we originally thought. We've been talking about it for like 3 years now. I think it's going to come out a little different. So if we get more and more information, because knowledge, we're becoming smarter and smarter. All of us are. I think it's going to come out a little bit more. How do I put this? So if there has been tribunals, if you will, we might get more information on that and when it actually happened. Because if anybody is out there and seen a lot of videos with people in orange jumpsuits, we already know that it's happened, but we'll get the details.
Yeah. Yeah, exciting. It'll happen. short-lived. But you know, make sure you guys have your water and things and your scent supplements. They'll keep you alive. That's my plan.
Well, okay. So Laura B, hey Laura B, I remember her from my channel.
Yeah.
So she says, "Thank God, no mug shots or fingerprinting for the president. I'm so glad it's safe now. Scary events in New York City." Interesting, because we all know that there has been a double or whatever you want to call it. And if he were, I'm going to ask this. It's silly, but I'm going to do it. If they were to take a fingerprint, who would it turn out to be?
Yeah.
John F. Kennedy Jr.?
I think that they would definitely fake that, and that's not even happening either. That's what I'm feeling. You know, I think it's all just staged, like the whole thing. Yeah, but that's a cool idea. Could be, very well could be. Yeah. Court, I see Court in the chat says, "Bummer, I wanted a mugshot." I know, right? That would have been funny.
So the King of Cups has got something out here. He's saying Golden Retriever puppies has a good point. We are already in 2024. So we jump timelines.
Some would think that, but honestly, a lot of others do believe that, as well as myself. 2023 just started, not 2024. Yeah, New Year's Eve, March 31st, turned into 2023.
Yeah. So Pamela Springs is making a statement out there saying that Jesse has already made a said a short while ago that the doors were open for others to be indicted, I should say. So we know this is the pattern. Okay, so let's see what else we have going on out here. So that video that I showed in the beginning came from Shadow of Ezra, which is just powerful. So he's basically saying, he's basically reiterating and bringing us to the forefront. You know, we went back in time to come up to the current timeline right now. But in the midst of all the chaos, there is always opportunity. And I think that's what we all really got to stay focused on. Don't stay if we're going to stay in the eye of the chaos and all the bullshit that's going on, try to think outside the box, right? What is actually really going on here? Where a lot of people can't see it. Like I said, today I was out and about and somebody made a remark to me. They thought that things were going to go really, really bad, that they're trying to create a war. Of course, they've been trying to do that. That's how they get the power. That's how they've done it over hundreds of years with us. But that's not going to happen. I truly don't believe that that's going to happen. Will the Americans finally start taking to the streets, Kristen? They did it in New York. They did it in DC. Are we all going to start to be very civil, but standing up for our country finally?
Wow. I do see a mix of both. So there's going to be some that are in denial and they just go with the fear and they just feed off of that. But then I do feel that there's some, because there's disappointment and some people just still gravitating towards the fear. But then we have some standing very strong and a lot of them awakening and protecting their family. We have a lot of protection here and then good family values here. So very protective. But it is a mix of some freaking out and then some standing their ground and being very strong.
Yeah. And, it's really hard for us to sit there and say, this is a test for everybody. We keep saying it's a movie and these are all actors and it all has to be played out. So what does that mean? It basically means that all the stuff has already been taken care of behind the wall, if you will, right? It's already been done in behind the stage. So if that's already been done and we're playing it out, how are you trying to, I guess what I'm trying to say this, if you're watching television and you're seeing him get arrested and you're kind of feeling really bad for him, you're still in the Matrix mind. You have to step out of the Matrix mind and understand that we will go in and out of the Matrix, right? But we have to remember that if we can keep this in our forefront of our mind, that this is just a movie. It's being played out. A lot of these things, these characters already been taken care of. And the one way that we knew, Whoopi Goldberg, oh my God, she's like 300-400 pounds. They have to play out these stupid roles, these people. Bruce Willis. Now, Kristen, I'm going to ask you this question about Bruce Willis. Now, all of a sudden, he has Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
And there's a video going around on Facebook of Demi Moore making out with children and out. So they're all part of this bad stuff. So I'm going to ask, is that the real Bruce, or are we being? Is he kind of? I'm starting to see a lot of these actors are all getting these diseases of some sort to exit out. Or if there's other people that are playing them. What do you think about Bruce Willis?
Yeah, good question. Let's take a look. Six of Pentacles page tells me that the real Bruce Willis, is in a different territory. So in a different area, different environment. So the one that we're seeing is not the legit one. Let's pull some more. King of Swords, Justice card in reverse, the Hermit card. Hermit card does, he's secretive. King of Swords. So I do feel that there's a lot of hidden dark things about the real Bruce. And then Justice card in reverse. That's because there hasn't been justice. I'm being careful, but for the victims that were affected by him, because he's part of the deep dark hole.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what they do is they take them and they get, like, Demi Moore got a hold of Ashton Kutcher, right? When he was already of age, but he was MK Ultra. I'm going to tell you that right now. I think he's okay now. Let's see, there was Demi Moore was seen with, like I said, these kids were not over 10 years of age. They were actors and they didn't know the difference. So it's a big connection here that we're seeing, that all these people are coming down. Golden Rose is got $2 out there for you guys. Just wanted to say that. And her question is, it looks like a female, is JR playing the speaker? The speaker step in. So while you pull that about JR playing the speaker, I think it's the Speaker of the House is what you might be asking.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay. I'm guessing that's what it is.
Wow. Well, yeah, he's one of them. So I guess there's more. There's other doubles that they use, different versions. But yeah, this is a clear yes. and multiple. Yeah. So wow, it's like a Hollywood movie. They've got extras, they've got doubles, they've got fill-ins. Yeah.
And how many of you have actually seen Tucker Carlson come out and say that Michael Jackson is playing? Michael Jackson. Oh, I forgot how he put it, but he did a whole show on it. Michael Jackson is back, and when they played the video, it was Pelosi saying. So what was he saying to us? Was he basically saying that MJ was playing Pelosi that whole time, because everyone had talked about it on the social media circle that we go in? A lot of people already knew that it was him. So what do your cards say?
Judgment card. Oh yeah, that's what he was trying to convey. That yeah, he lines up with us, with the truther community for sure. But that's exactly what he was trying to say. That 9 of Cups is our outcome card. So a very content Tucker went ahead with that. And that's what he's trying to tell us, that yes, that is true. I'm really glad that's true, because that's one of the things that I did believe for sure. Yeah. Wow.
Shelly Feeney has given us an update saying Eric Trump posted the t-shirts for sale. So
oh wow. Yeah, we'll have to out-order them for sure.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see, who else is it?
I do see one up here for $19.99 from Cindy 737. Thank you so much. She says, hi, Kristen, Janine, and the Soul Trap. Very sweet. Thank you. And the 3 C's. Oh, I'm sorry, Janine. I didn't see these. It's from the 3 C's. Is this arraignment another huge distraction from the US dollar publicly not being the world reserve currency? Okay.
It's lining it up for it's the next step for it to take place. Billy, go lay down. Sorry.
It's a fire going on over here.
Let's see here.
Whoa. Sorry.
So I think this is Country Boy asking a question. It says, for me, why does our lives have to be portrayed as a movie? If I may ask you, well, how else are we going to wake up people? Right? Because we are, like I said a little bit earlier, if you're still thinking and if you have a lot of sympathy and empathy and compassion for him being arrested, not knowing that it is a movie, it's working, right? It is working. But you also have to use your, distant cognitus, I guess you want to call it, to be able to determine it's a movie and it's not real. So it's playing, it's basically trying to un-MK Ultra, you guys.
Yeah.
Right. So if a lot of people are so used to getting their news from the television and not knowing how to think for themselves, this is why it has to be a movie. It's brilliant. It was brilliant how they came up with it. So at some point you have to say that's not real. Just like I'm pointing out to you, certain actors, they're not the real original actors. No. You have to be able to see this and use your own discernment through everything that you're going through right now. So why are we doing this? Is to get our own power back. We have given our power away to mainstream media news. We want to take it back, and no, that's just bullshit. And basically you say that's a lie. That's not true. That's the cabal. It's a deep state. That's so-and-so. And when you're doing that, you are taking your power back, and you're basically deprogramming is really what this comes down to. We have to deprogram all the crap generation after generation of generation. This is not our fault.
No.
This is what they did to us to gain power, and it's all been on fear. If we take away the fear, as somebody else pointed out what fear is, what it stands for, that's the truth.
Yeah.
So we're taking back our power so that we know we can look at somebody and say, "You're lying to me, and I'm going to bless you," and move on. Boom.
Yes, exactly. Move forward. Close the door on that. Yeah. And definitely take your power back. Nobody should ever be in control of anybody. You get to do whatever it is that your heart wants to do, as long as it's with good intention, of course.
Yeah, and it's really tough. I've said this so many times on my show. It's really tough when we start talking about, we could tell our friends, something, but when it comes to our family stuff, it becomes a little bit more muckier because we honor our relatives, we honor our parents, we honor our siblings, but at some point we have to think for ourselves, and that's what a lot of people are going through. They're like, first everybody was saying, how do I get everybody to wake up? You can't get them to wake up. Everyone has their own triggers. So what is your trigger? Someone's trigger may have been the children, is ground zero. Someone else's may have been money. Someone else's may have been seeing the president get arrested. These are all different triggers for you to realize what's reality.
Yeah, exactly. What's reality? That's great. Just ask yourself that. Man, it is tough, in the transition, seeing people transition out of the 3D because their frequency, they're outgrowing it. They know it. They need to let go of that job or whatever it is, or relationship, and push forward. But they're doing it. These personal readings have been really epic the last couple of weeks, especially. There's so many of our soul tribe that is just they're so advanced. They're letting their 3D go and they're just pushing forward. They're not even scared. They're like the Fool card. They're jumping right into whatever it is. It's great. So keep it up, soul tribe. Yeah. Oh, lots of love in the chat for you, Janine. I love to see that. It's great. Yes.
Yeah. There's some people that don't want me to talk about fear, but you know what? We have to talk about everything. You have to confront it. If you don't want to know about the tunnels, you don't want to know about the children, you don't want to know where we came from to know where we're going, then you're not living in the world that you need to live in order to get to where you want to go.
Yes. Yeah, we need to address it because it's huge, and we got to take care of it and take care of the little ones out there. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what all of us should be coming back to thinking about, what is actually going on. I see Dantazy is in the community here. Hello, Dantazy. So good to see you.
Dantazy 22. Awesome. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the little ones are the future, and we got to take care of them and set it up for them. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? This is great. This is a great time to be alive because of all the spiritual people that are out there that have written books and to explain things to you about energy and just feeling good, raising your vibration and so on and so forth. Those are the things that I'd love to see in the school in the near future. I would love to see Lance's products, out there, where people truly understand what it is to be healthy and to read healthy things and just understand that everything that we have been given to us has been toxic in the past. And now we're going to move forward to understanding how to take care of ourselves.
Yes. Yeah. It all goes to the nutrition too. We know our truther stuff, then there's truther nutrition. So yeah, all that stuff we got to detox from. Pine needle, humic and fulvic, all that good stuff. Get rid of all the toxins for sure. It's going to take over. Yep. I make a prediction. The Ascent Nutrition will take over for the medical. And I'm not giving any health advice or anything, but that's just my opinion. Yep.
Did you want to do any readings for anybody out there today, Kristen?
Sure. Yeah, we could do that because let's see, it's getting close, you guys, and Mr. T. All right, 7:41 over here. So yeah, let's do a general reading. Yeah, I haven't done one actually in a while, a random one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like some sage up here for sure. Or Palo Santo.
Let's see here. There's a Cindy, was it Magdrigal? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. What's your question?
Question, or I could just do a general. Yeah, whatever you think. We can pick a couple.
Yeah, I guess if that's how you do it all the time, sure. Let's do a general for Cindy.
Cindy, is there a last name or anything, or is it just Cindy?
It's Madrigal.
All right. Good enough of whatever their name or their handle is, and then I go for it. So let's see what messages want to come through for Cindy M. Let's see. Queen of Wands, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, very cool. The Hierophant, and the Fool card. This is great. Okay, So the Queen of Wands and the Empress, both of these cards are telling me that Cindy's intuition, very strong, especially right now, that's coming to me. And then we have the Empress. So I do feel that you're probably a mama, Taurus energy. So very earthy, grounded, family, a mom card, all that. It's also a rebirth card too. So I'm feeling that you're like reinventing yourself because you're very high with your intuition right now. It's like you're on fire. Like Buddy would say. So you're on fire with your intuition. Then you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, I feel, is your old soul, your higher self. You're listening to your higher self. That's where your intuition comes in. But then you've got this Wheel of Fortune. This represents change, represents good fortune, obviously. It's like the jackpot card. But for you, I'm thinking this is change. It goes alongside with your Empress, with your reinvention of yourself. So you've taken your power back. That's what I feel here. And then here's the Fool card. So the Fool card, now that you have all your power back and you're standing your ground, very independent, I feel. You're a very independent person. I think that you get everything done on your own. You don't ask anyone for help. But the Fool card is you taking a leap of faith on something brand new. You might even be moving, not sure, but sometimes this will come through. But I think that you're taking on like a new business, a new project. There's something brand new that you're just like, I'm just going to go for it because you believe in yourself. You finally trust yourself. And that's the biggest lesson, I think, for all of us in our lives is to trust ourselves.
Yeah.
Yep. But
go for it, Cindy.
Yeah, go for it.
Here's one. Wolf Mother. How about Wolf Mother?
Wolf Mother. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's switch up the cards. Give it a fair shot here. Yep, we're going to use these. So Wolf Mother, huh? That's what it is? Okay. Let's take a look. See what messages want to come through for Wolf Mother. 10 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. So I feel this is very work related here. You might even be getting a raise though. You got the 6 of Pentacles. So there's a new location or a new environment, maybe just a new level with your position. And then the 6 of Pentacles, that I'm feeling that you're going to be rewarded, I feel, with a raise, or it's a new position altogether that just pays more. That's what I'm getting. And then you also got the Queen of Pentacles. So if you are stressed about finances, I don't think you have to be. You got the Queen of Pentacles, similar to the King of Pentacles. So this is you at the top of your game, being very productive, doing really well at work. You're bringing in your own abundance. You're manifesting more. Let's see what else. Hermit card, 5 of Pentacles, the Justice card, King of Swords. Wow, this is good. And then you have the Judgment card. So the Judgment and the Justice card, sometimes when they both come through, this could be a legal situation in your life. If it's not happening now, it could be in the future, but it's all fair and balanced. I do feel it is work related. So maybe it's the past job that you had. 5 of Pentacles. I feel that was some energy that tried to hold you back. And I do feel, again, that's work related. Then the Hermit card. The Hermit card is usually a reminder to self-nurture yourself and ground yourself and take that time that you need to heal. Because I do feel like something is probably going on with that job. Maybe the previous job, because I see you with something better. Remember, your first 2 cards is a lot better. It's a higher position or just better pay rate with a new position. So whatever happened with this energy, and there could be possible legal stuff, you're fine. You're going to be just fine. Remember, you get the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, if you're worried about finances, don't worry about it. Let go of the outcome, and then everything's fine. If we just don't think about how is this going to turn out, we just have to. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done, but we just have to block it. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, what a great reading. There are a lot of information, a lot of details. And Wolf Mother, if you can put in there, your response to it. Cindy, the reading prior to this one said, she said you were right about a lot of that information, and I guess Cindy's going to be getting a full reading from you really soon. So if anybody is looking to get a reading, Kristen, are you still doing readings?
Oh yeah, always, until I'm too crippled to turn a card off. Yes. Okay.
All right. So there you guys have it. And so where do they go to find? Now I know that I saw something you changed. No more emails, right? Go to the website.
That's right. Now arcanashores11.com. Totally cool. Yes, you can book readings there. But the email itself, arcanashores11@gmail, is it's acting funny. So it's better off if you don't email that one. Yeah. But you guys can go to the website and that's all good. It's all hooked up still. Yeah. Pretty cool. But thank you guys. That was really fun. I love doing personal readings to do.
Let's see here. And yeah, that was good information. Oh, Wolf Mother says thank you. I love the name. It's kind of cool.
I know, right? I like it too. Yeah.
And you're welcome, Cindy, for me picking you. And then there's one other person. If you want to do one more, you let me know, Kristen.
Sure. Yeah, I could do this all day and all night.
She said her name is Melinda, just Melinda. She says she's never had a reading. So sit back and relax. And so, Melinda, here comes your reading from the one, the only, Kristen Lee.
Melinda, let's see. What cards should you have? Hold up a second. I think I'm going to use these. They're really pretty. They have a lot of gold in them as well. I like them. Here we go. The Melinda. 5 of Wands in reverse. Very cool. Queen of Pentacles for you. 7 of Wands. Cool. Ace of Swords. 9 of Swords in reverse. The Tower card. Okay. So, yeah, it looks like you went through something, a challenge. The universe might have been testing you a little bit. You got the 5 of Wands, though, now in reverse. So I feel it is something that happened already. Tower card came out. I'm going to pull out all the negatives first. And then the 9 of Swords. So something was really, something was testing you. And I feel like it was a relationship or a friendship or someone that you work with, something like that. But it was a Tower moment. There was some type of disagreement. I'm sensing with that conflict of the 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands. You stuck up for yourself. You stood your ground, gave it to him straight. And then you got the 9 of Swords, but it did come out in reverse. So I feel that that's over and done with. You're already past that. And then we're looking at now the Queen of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and then the Ace of Swords. 9 of Cups is a real independent card and very like self-serving. You don't need anybody else. So if that was a relationship, it looks like that negativity was trying to pull you down. The universe was trying to see if you were going to stick it out with that, or are you going to stick up for yourself and move forward? And that's what you chose. You said no, you stuck up for yourself, and you moved on. The Ace of Swords is a victory and success. So whatever happened with that person or that energy, whatever that was, man, I feel like it was very heavy and very challenging and difficult, toxic too. Hard to get rid of them. Yep, that's not cool. But you did. You got rid of them. You stuck up for yourself, and you pushed forward. So Queen of Pentacles, very nice with that victory. Let's see what else I could get. 4 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is letting go. Letting go, but also remember what you have and be thankful for what you do have and how far you've come. Don't forget how far you've come and pat yourself on the back for that. It's okay to give yourself self-recognition is important. 8 of Pentacles and then the 4 of Cups. So I do feel you have a new game plan, a new future ahead of you, that you already have a vision of what you want. You're manifesting what you want. And that 8 of Pentacles is you doing it yourself and you're self-made. So this is beautiful. Very inspiring, this reading for sure. Yep.
Yeah, you're really nailing it. You're getting really detailed. Let's see. If you want to just give the feedback, I guess also super chats are turned off at this time, and I saw that flying by. I just wanted to mention that. I will never fill the feats of the previous co-host, but I'll tell you. It's all good, right? So let's see here. Let's see. Trying to see if there's anything else. Do you want to do one more, or where are we at with the time?
We have time. I'm a quick tarot reader.
You're really good in your detail. Let's see. Is there anyone that's like the first time here? I wouldn't know that, but that would be really good to somebody the first time that would just be popping in here. Let's see here. Rhonda has got a question. How about let's try the question on her. Rhonda B says, okay. What do the cards say about what Mr. T will talk about tonight? Ooh,
good question. And we're moments away, about 20 minutes away, if he's on time.
Yeah, if he's on time. Yeah, 8:15. So there's always something magical about the time that he pops in.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Hold up. We gotta use the gold cards. Yeah.
Yeah. You start talking about 45. Gotta talk about the gold.
Yeah.
Show me the money.
Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, okay. The Hanged Man, the King of Pentacles. So there's going to be a cliffhanger. That's what came to me with that. The Hanged Man does not mean cliffhanger, but that's the download that I got. In my mind, I heard there's going to be a cliffhanger. So let's roll with that one. King of Pentacles and then the Empress. So the Empress, again, is like a rebirth, reinvention of, so all of this is a play, which we were discussing earlier. It's a chess game. So this is one of the beginner moves to this reinvention of the entire country. King of Pentacles. That's nice. Let's see. So that's financial. Ace of Cups. King of Swords. We're going to be pumped. We're going to be pumped after what he's going to talk about. We're going to have fulfillment. King of Pentacles. So he might even, I don't know if he's going to do some drop about the financial. but it's possible. But I feel that that's actually something that's happening after this segment that he's going to do, or video, or whatever. If it's a live, I'm not sure. I think it's a live press conference, honestly. So yeah, he's going to make some drops, and there will be a cliffhanger. That's all I'm really getting, guys. But we're going to love it because it brings us fulfillment, and it'll make us feel hyped up and excited.
So I'll ask two more questions here, but I want to make one statement, or one question. I want to make one statement.
Sure.
Gateway punting just came off the presses not more than 10 minutes ago. Trump could face a maximum of 136 years in prison over sham charges. What the? Why would Gateway punting, who's always, they've got to play it up, you guys. They got to play it up. So the more stuff like this comes out, the more pissed off we get. I don't know how else to say this, but that's just so interesting. So the other reading is, a lot of people are asking about the silver and the gold, Kristen. I don't know how to phrase that in a question, because they're just asking about, okay, so I did make a statement earlier from Dantesi 22 that he said that that they were rising. The silver and the gold is rising.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Silver is always going to take a long time, right? Silver is one of these things that, and I'm only repeating what I hear and listen to other people. You buy it for the long run. And the gold is obviously worth a heck of a lot more, and it'll be rising up high. But what are you getting, Kristen?
I'm actually seeing, okay, this is what I'm seeing, and I saw this earlier too. It's very similar. So we've got the Knight of Cups. This is for gold. The Knight of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. So gold's going to rise and do very well. Silver is already, what it's showing in the cards is it's already made, it's uplifted a little bit. So it's going to run alongside gold, is what I see. Tower card in reverse, and then we have the Two of Wands. So they're going to kind of follow each other. Yeah, they're going to do good. And you know what? What's going on right now with Mr. T, I think is going to influence it and push it along a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So you guys, if you have the opportunity to invest in something, please do it. You won't regret it in the long run. We've all been struggling way too long, so we've also been told to do this the last couple of years. So this is your chance to jump on that bandwagon right now and do something with whatever you have. Something is better than nothing. Yeah.
And people are asking, where can they listen to Trump? And he is on RSBN. And I follow him on Rumble, on RSBN, or just whatever app that you have.
Yeah.
Listen to it, and it'll all be really good information. That's about all that I have.
Yeah, me too. And I see that 17Q Ranches, they're putting the link in there for Rumble for Trump. So yeah, there you go. Thanks, 17Q Ranches. And thank you all moderators for being here, always supporting. Thank you. And all of the Soul Tribe, thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up with us.
Yeah. And thank you, Kristen, for having me on. I know I'm a little rusty. It's been like 6 weeks. It feels like forever, but this is all good stuff. And everybody, just count your blessings and be grateful for whatever it is that you have. And just send very kind thoughts to everybody every single day. And that's what this is all about. You want to talk about getting out of the matrix mind and getting into another dimension or whatever it might be. Just be kind and show your heart. When you stop with the negative thoughts for yourself, it leaves enough room for enough energy to move up into the mind. The heart and the mind meet together. That's where your power is. That's where your self-empowerment is. And everything can come good from that when you are actually sending good love and thoughts to everybody. Yeah. And Kristen is a perfect example of this. She's most compassionate person out there that is constantly giving and giving and giving. And the world will be, she'll be sending her a lot of beautiful gifts throughout the years for her.
Oh, thank you. That's really beautiful for you to say. I could say the same for you, Miss, because you've always been there for me when I have, when I was in kind of trouble last year. Yeah, going through a lot. This beautiful soul was there for me and said, "Come on over." What happened now? Come on over. So I did, and then we've been just the best of friends ever since. But I will always be there for you, just the same as you've always been there for me. So just know that. Yep.
Yeah, you are a great example for a lot of young people today, and continue doing what you're doing. And we all have our ups and downs, but each time we need to hold up our own brothers and sisters whenever we can. So if you're not feeling good, you're not feeling well, reach out to somebody. More importantly, try to do this in person. Pick up a phone, talk to someone. The texting is just getting really, really, it's keeping us divided. I think it really is. These technology tools are fantastic, but there's also a downside to it. So get out and hold the door open for somebody. help someone. I was in the grocery store here in my new place where I'm at, and it's one of those places, I could say it's Aldi's. You put a quarter in the shopping cart, and you put the quarter in to release the shopping cart, and you can go shopping. And so this beautiful little old lady must have, I don't know how old she was, but a lot older than me. And she came over and said, "Can I give you my quarter?" Because she couldn't figure out how to put the quarter in and then release it. "I'll give you my quarter if I can have your cart." I'm like, "Oh my God, yes, of course." And it was just that little moment of exchange, right? And that's all that this is, day in and day out, just kindness, and it fills your heart for so many hours.
Yeah, it does. I've had recently some nice encounters outside too. And outside, like I just hide in here. But yeah, I went outside and wow, just the energy exchanges, they really lift you up. And it's like, wow, that's like, that person just made my day,
Yeah.
Really cool. Yeah.
And Kristen, I'm not sure if you've been in the sun a lot more, but you're looking tanner and tanner every time I see you. So I'm hoping that I'll start to get that coloring too.
You will. I have a lot of trouble getting dark. So I do put some blush on and stuff, obviously. I'm on the camera. Yeah. But thank you. Yeah. I try to get as much sun as I can because it does feel good. And you guys, it's healing. So get out in the sun for sure.
Yeah. And just want to say happy birthday to anybody that's for April. Happy birthday, April people. And those are all Aries, aren't they, Kristen?
Yes. And tomorrow is a very special birthday for two very special people. With the 4/5 birthday, we got Buddy and then we got the Lance Shuttler tomorrow. So have them in your thoughts and send them positive birthday vibes for sure tomorrow.
And I'm not sure if this is a belated birthday or not, but Lydia Hibney also too, whether it was yesterday or today.
Yes.
Happy birthday to a very special, loving person who helps all animals out there and has got a heart of gold.
Yes, I love her. We gotta have her on. Let's bring her on the show. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks, Kristen, for inviting me, and it was really good for me to get the rust off the wheels here and start moving forward.
Yes, of course. You are welcome here anytime, my friend. Yep. But have a beautiful rest of your night, Janine. And Soul Tribe, have a beautiful night. I've got to go watch Mr. T. He's coming on very soon, 10, 11 minutes. Yep.
You better believe it. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.